The member from Davenport.
So thank you, Mr. Speaker. I rise today to pay tribute to Antonio Sousa, a true Portuguese pioneer and a role model to all Portuguese Canadians. As the MPP for the riding of Davenport, the riding with the largest population of Portuguese Canadians in Ontario and perhaps in Canada, and as a proud member of the Portuguese community, I was fortunate to have known Mr. Sousa and see his dedication to his community and to the community that welcomed him and his family. Antonio Sousa was a pioneer in the truest sense of the word. In 1953, Antonio left the oppressive regime in Portugal to start a new life in Canada and was one of the first Portuguese to immigrate to Canada. A year later, his wife, Maria Antonia, and their son, Julio, were reunited with him in Toronto. Their son, Charles, the Ontario Minister of Finance, was born a few years later. In Toronto, Antonio founded a restaurant and a boarding house in Kensington Market, where he became the heart of the community. He worked tirelessly, helping others that immigrated to Canada start a new life in their new country by providing them with shelter, warm meals, and a network to find employment. His early involvement in the community and his work with newcomers paved the way for the Portuguese community today. A passionate member of his community, Antonio Sousa co-founded the first Portuguese Canadian Culture Centre, now in my riding of Davenport, and the Rancho Folclórico de Nazaré, and he was a big supporter of many other Luso-Canadian associations. Sadly, a month ago today, on August 29, 2016, Antonio Sousa passed away peacefully. At the beautiful service to celebrate his life, Minister Sousa mentioned that on his father's 50th anniversary in Canada, when asked, what advice had he for the growing Portuguese community? Antonio stated, something I learned in life and always tried to convey in my own way to many people, but especially to my children and now my grandchildren. Always do your best and always try to give generously to others which you would like to receive. We are all truly grateful for Antonio's generosity, hard work, and dedication to his community. He will surely be missed, and I know that his work and his legacy will live across the province as a true Portuguese pioneer. Obrigado, Sr. Sousa. Valeu a pena. Thank you.